Welcome back, guys, to my channel. If you're watching this, I wanted to show something cool that I picked up at a thrift shop. First of all, one of these things I did not pick up at a thrift shop. Well, I did, because not at this time. But first, I want to talk to you about this. This is a Game Boy Advance video, which was a thing that the people made back then, which was, I want to say, kind of not really successful. They discontinued it, but I thought it was a nice idea. First of all, this is SpongeBob, and this is basically what it is. Not a lot of people remember these because they weren't like really successful, but I always thought it was a cool idea. It's that. Hurry up! I'm trying to show you what it is, but all these little cutscenes, all the little. But basically, it's a full SpongeBob show. I think 4 episodes on here. See, but it's on a Game Boy cartridge. This one was, I'm not saying it was really successful, but I think it was pretty neat idea to take videos on the go, take movies on the go, take your favorite shows on the go. But I'm going to show you something that I don't think was as successful. At least, I don't think it was. This is a VideoNow. They had many different models of this. I actually want to get me a few more. They have a version that looks a lot like the Game Boy SP, but not. It had it had all the same buttons pretty much as the Game Boy SP. I don't have it with me, of course. I plan to get one someday because I always think these ones are really cool. But it had a whole bunch of play pause buttons, but then they also had the gamepad controls for some little mini games that some of these discs had, which you can still use a disc without it, but it's kind of like a movie thing. Like some movies used to have games on it, you need a remote for it with the right buttons. But beyond the case, when I was at the thrift store, first of all, I picked this up a while back for $2 or $3. That's why it's pink. If I had the option, I would have a hot pink one, but whatever. And next, I got a Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Things because they were 95 cents, so why not? And a Drake and Josh PVD. I think that's what the discs are called. I just kind of figured since PlayStation things called UMD. But yeah, it's kind of neat. And first of all, you might notice that on here is a CD slot or a disc slot. First of all, I brought Yu-Gi-Oh! Just because I happened to buy these two, and this is your standard disc, right? Yeah, sorry, closing these. Oh, don't. That I'm gonna put this over here before I drop it. This is a standard disc, right? Doesn't fit. Well, I guess it does, but don't spin very well. Take that out, 'cause I don't want to scratch it. Put this back in here. Wait, I'll leave it out. I'm gonna show you something anyway. See, it's normal disc won't fit in there, right? So what will? Sorry, getting it out. Get out of your case. This, if you don't have a disc next to you, looks pretty much like a disc because not that much. It's not like a GameCube disc. It's trying to find a good way to represent it. You see, it's not. Yeah, I'll just do that. See, it's a little bit smaller. Sorry, I don't like to put disc up against disc. I don't want to scratch it because, especially this, these weren't that successful. But I remember I had one when I was littler. My sister had one. But then, you see, you have the one that looked like the Game Boy SP. That's how I know they had one. And I looked up on eBay. It's kind of hard to track down. Gotta move that. It's kind of hard to track down. That's why I don't have one yet. And I would really want one because that's the one I wanted. But eventually, they came out with this model, which it says VideoNow Color FX, but they had regular color ones, and they had the older ones that were black and white. They look like kind of like one of those cheap CD players you'd find that at dollar stores that you put the CD in, you know what I mean, and you have the headphone jack and everything. It looks pretty much like one of those with a screen on it. I wish I would have prepared pictures, but I forgot to. But that's beside the point. But this thing is the first one I've seen in a while, because every once in a while they want us up, but not that often. I looked on eBay, and they don't have that many of them on there. especially I kind of want to find another Drake and Josh one, but they're like $10 a piece, which I really don't feel like forking over, because before I had this, I just got this without any CDs or anything for it, because I didn't know, like, first of all, they didn't have any, so I didn't even know this thing worked, so I wanted to track down one local instead of forking over that much money. First of all, I want to say that for some reason, half the time this doesn't read it reads them, but it has scan lines all over and it makes it look really ugly. When I first plugged this in, when I first put this disc in, that was the issue. I thought it was just because I hadn't had one of these in a very long time. I really hazily remember getting it, and I hazily remember I got Ned's declassified with it. So I didn't know how bad it looked. I wasn't certain if that's just my mind remembering things. But after, for some reason, I turned it on again because I was drawing. I wanted to have something to watch. Here. And it does take a little bit to load game. Well, I'm not sure why I keep on saying games. Usually I review game systems, so that's why. Sorry, kind of bright. Let me try to dim it. Sorry. Messing with it.
Press the fast forward button
there you go.
to play the disc. Or
See,
if you have a VideoNow XP, you can press.
See, it plays perfectly fine. It actually looks pretty nice. Oh, that's another problem on those people. Look.
And you know what kind of bugs me? You know what I really hate?
For the first time when he was messing up, you could lightly tap it and it would mess up. Only thing it. Oh. Yeah. That might be one of the issues, because this is meant to be taken on the go, but it can't be moved around that much without it messing up. And I'm really afraid that if you keep on doing it, I'm really afraid that it's going to mess up the disc. So I try not to do it too much, because there's a laser in here like anything else, so it could potentially mess it up. I'm not saying it will, but just in my mind, I think it could. And I think it's pretty interesting to look at it. Like, the Game Boy did a lot better, because people are already carrying around this for their games, so it's kind of cool to have, you can pop in, you have Donkey Kong and everything already for it. Oh, just this up.
Press the fast forward button to play the disc. Or
So you already carry this around for your Donkey Kong and your Mario anyway, so it's kind of easy to carry one of these around than to carry this thing around with your game system. It's a lot harder to carry both of these, but it's a lot easier to just carry one of these. Even though, after getting this to work perfect, I only have one of these. I do plan on getting more, so I know this isn't a direct comparison, since this is a live action sub, and this is a cartoon. But if it's a cartoon, it should be a little bit easier to read, right? When I read it, it'd be a little bit easier to me to make it look better on here. I want to show you one episode comparison. So that I've also noticed that a lot of these, they don't have any live action shows as far as I've seen on here. Yeah. Which one looks better?
An entire weekend all to ourselves. No mom, no dad. 57 hours of total freedom.
So you can see the pictures in this show. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't, especially for time. But you can certainly notice that it's a little bit worse than this. It can play a live action show. You can adjust the contrast on here. Well, it's on here. You can't see it at all on there, but on here you're able to see it even like that. Oh, look. See, you're able to see it a little bit better. So there's no contrast that's too dim or too bright or too dim. So you can still see it like that. And it has volume. Goes a lot. Well, the first time. By the way, if you do get this, like the first time I got this to work on here, I thought it was just because it was really old. That's why it didn't do anything. It didn't want to turn down. Like, and when it turned down, it didn't turn down too much. And it didn't want to contrast that much. So it is a lot better now that I got it working. I do want to show you this because, yeah, turn this off. Turn this off. But it's just kind of interesting to me. I would love to find more of these. If anybody out there knows if where any are, please tell me. Maybe get me in contact with someone who knows where they are. But I like these. Only thing is, this looks a lot better. It looks a lot better than this. But this little cartridge is able to hold 4 episodes of SpongeBob. I'm not saying that's a big deal, but so cartoons are different times than live action one. I say a normal cartoon is around 10 minutes a piece. I want to say 10 minutes or maybe 7 minutes, around there. So that's 4 episodes, 7 minutes. But I want to say live actions maybe in 15 minutes. Around 15 minutes. Around 15 minutes, around that. But so this is able to hold more. It doesn't look bad, but you don't get any live action shows on it. But I just think it's interesting. This little piece of odd technology that most people forgot about, and really I want to start collecting them if I can find them, because I think eventually they're going to be gone. And I think only thing is, these were owned by kids. Probably don't like I don't think there was any collectors for these things. So a lot of people have these, but they don't have like if I find them, if I go look for them online, they have these, but they don't have any of the cases for the movies, which really sucks. Really, I'm not sure if this isn't even a proper. This might not even be a proper case, because look, it has room in there, like a lot of extra room. I'm just gonna see something real quick. Yeah. This case kind of sucks though. Kind of hard to get out. Probably why they did it like that. I kind of want to see something real quick. Yeah. So this could be a regular case. Destiny. And I also want to compare this against another game system that has tiny discs, just so you know the size scope of them. Sorry. Hurry up and get out of the thing. I got Animal Crossing right here, which is a GameCube game, which is kind of a comparison I'm going to make, at least. See, it's not that much smaller. It's really not that much smaller than a regular DVD movie, but kind of just want to give it, like, I know this isn't the most interesting movie, but I just kind of think it's interesting. Like, this is the most interesting YouTube video I've made. Just something I kind of want to show that I've got, and I'm really proud of. I'm really glad that I was able to track one of these down. Well, I didn't want to track it down. I just walked into the thrift shop, looked at the game stuff, and they had one. So I didn't really track it down, but I want to get me another one eventually. Eventually I want to get me a blue one. Maybe a blue one. Maybe a green one, because that's the one I had when I was littler. Because I didn't have that. I never got any of them, really. I got Ned's Declassified, and that was it. I think it broke on... Well, I don't think it broke. But I lost it eventually. Something happened to it. But, yeah, I'm going to see you guys later. I just wanted to show off my little thing. Kind of cool technology that most people forgot about. And see you later. Please subscribe. We got another Rec Room video coming out. I'm probably going to... As soon as this one renders and everything, when I'm able to upload this, I'm probably going to upload that one too. So, wait for that. Please watch this video. Please subscribe. And